My beloved child. Today is not an ordinary day. Today, September 10th, heaven itself has shaken to bring this message to you. Do not take this moment lightly, for the heavens rarely speak twice, and today God is flashing this on your screen for the very last time. Yes, the very last time. If you ignore this, if you even think about skipping, you might lose something beyond your imagination. Right now, a check of $76 million has already been issued in your name, but listen carefully, heaven is watching how you respond. If you stay, if you listen, if you believe, the door will open. If you scroll away, if you test God's patience, the door will shut forever. Pause for a moment. Feel your heartbeat. It's racing, isn't it? That is not coincidence. That's not random. That's heaven tugging at your soul, whispering, "Don't let this chance go." My beloved child, you've been crying in silence, hiding your pain, struggling with battles that no one around you understands. You've been searching for a breakthrough, waiting for something big to shift. And here it is. Heaven's hand has reached down, holding a divine check for you. But will you hold on? Or will you walk away empty-handed? You see, this is not about money alone. This is about destiny. It's about unlocking everything you thought you had lost. You've prayed for years. You've waited through nights of disappointment. You've seen others succeed while you kept asking, "When will it be my turn?" My child, today is your turn. Don't doubt it. Don't run from it. And above all, don't test God's patience. The truth is, God doesn't send warnings without reason. You have been given signs before. You've seen repeating numbers. You've had dreams that felt more real than reality. You've heard whispers in your spirit. And yet, you ignored them. But today, heaven is speaking louder than ever. Today, God says, "Last chance. Open this fully. Listen with your heart. And watch what I will do." Imagine this, you walk to your bank tomorrow. You see your account balance, and your hands begin to tremble. You can't believe what you're seeing, $76 million. Not imaginary. Not a dream. Real. Spendable. Yours. And not just money, peace, joy, restoration, everything you thought was stolen from you being handed back, doubled, tripled, multiplied beyond calculation. But child, don't let your doubt steal it from you. Don't let distraction take it away. Stay. Stay until the end, because the miracle isn't just in hearing, it's in completing. Look at your life right now. You've been through betrayal. People promised they'd stand with you, but they walked away. People smiled in your face but whispered against you behind closed doors. And yet, here you are, still standing, still breathing, still searching for the reason you've survived everything that tried to break you. That reason is right here. This is why you didn't give up. This is why your heart kept beating. Because heaven knew this moment was waiting for you. Don't take my words as coincidence. Feel the energy wrapping around you right now. That sudden chill, that rush through your spine, it's not random. It's heaven pressing into your spirit, confirming that this is your message. My beloved child, you cannot escape destiny when destiny finally arrives. Think about it, how many times have you scrolled past something important, only to regret it later? How many opportunities slipped away because you didn't act quickly enough? This one is different. This one is life-changing. God says, 20 seconds. That's all. 20 seconds to choose obedience. 20 seconds to say, "I will stay." 20 seconds to unlock $76 million worth of blessings that carry your name in heaven's records. You've asked, "Why me? Why would God bless me with something so big?" And heaven answers, "Because you have suffered enough. Because your silent tears were counted. Because the nights you thought no one was watching, heaven was. Because the prayers you whispered when you felt like no one cared were not ignored. Heaven has written your name on this check, and today, it is released. But I warn you again, don't test God's patience. The angels are holding it right now, waiting for your decision. Will you open? Will you accept? Or will you doubt, hesitate, and let it vanish forever? This is why God is angry. Because too many times, you've been given signs and ignored them. Too many times, you've treated the supernatural as coincidence. This time is not coincidence. This time is divine appointment. Pause. Close your eyes for a second. Picture yourself holding that check. $76 million. Picture yourself clearing every debt, helping your family, giving to those who need, building the life you once thought was impossible. It feels real, doesn't it? That's because it is real. Heaven doesn't lie. Heaven doesn't tease. Heaven delivers. And today, heaven is delivering to you. But child, hear me, if you skip this, you won't just lose money. You will lose time, opportunities, peace, joy, miracles that were meant for you. You will delay your destiny again. And that's why God's voice carries urgency today. Don't test my patience, he says. This is your last chance. Every moment you've lived has been leading here. The heartbreak, the pain, the loneliness, the betrayal, all of it was training. All of it was preparation. And today, heaven finally says, enough. Reward my child. But that reward requires obedience. That reward requires you to stay. Do not walk away. Do not close this. Every second counts. And as you keep watching, as you keep receiving, angels are marking your faithfulness. They are writing in heaven's record that you believed, that you stayed, that you trusted. And because of that, doors are opening. Miracles are aligning. Breakthrough is arriving. My beloved child, don't let fear hold you back. Don't let doubt whisper lies. This is not scam. This is not trick. This is not coincidence. This is divine timing. And you are standing right in the center of it. Stay until the end, because when this message finishes, something will shift. You will feel lighter. You will feel stronger. You will feel heaven moving in your life. That is your confirmation. And when it happens, don't be surprised. Be grateful. Lift your hands and say, "Thank you, God." Remember, my child, this is the last time heaven flashes this message on your screen. The last time. After today, the check is gone. After today, the chance is gone. And you'll be left wondering, what if I had stayed? What if I had believed? Don't live with that regret. Don't test God's patience. Choose faith now. And when you do, blessings won't just find you, they'll chase you, overwhelm you, and overflow in every corner of your life. The angels are ready. The check is signed. Your name is on it. But heaven is waiting for your heart to say, yes. Stay. Believe. Receive. And watch as heaven proves that nothing is impossible. My beloved child, remember to return here, to give thanks, to unlock more. And as you do, don't forget, you can tap the super thanks option below to seal this connection with heaven. It is a small act of gratitude that opens even greater doors for you. My beloved child. You are still here. And that is proof that heaven has already begun moving in your life. Do you think it's an accident that you didn't scroll away? Do you think it's coincidence that your eyes are still locked on these words? No. This is the evidence that your spirit has recognized something. This is divine. This is not ordinary. This is not another random message on your screen. This is heaven's final warning, heaven's final invitation, and heaven's final blessing. Even right now, angels are circling around you. Yes, right where you are. Look around your room, feel the shift in the atmosphere. The energy has changed. The silence feels heavier, doesn't it? That's because the presence of heaven is closer than it's ever been before. My beloved child, you are standing at a doorway. One step forward, and you will enter a life of abundance. One step backward, and you will lose everything that heaven has been preparing for you. That is why God says, don't test my patience. Think back to your struggles. Remember the days you couldn't sleep because worry consumed your thoughts. Remember the nights you cried quietly so no one would hear. Remember how many times you looked up and asked, God, do you even hear me? Do you even care? And now, in this very moment, heaven answers you. Not with silence, but with a thunderous yes. Heaven has heard every single word, seen every single tear, counted every sleepless night. And now, the check is here. $76 million, written in your name, waiting for you to claim it. But child, listen carefully, heaven's gifts are not just about wealth. Money is only the beginning. The true gift is restoration. The true gift is peace. The true gift is freedom. Think of your life without stress. Imagine waking up tomorrow and not worrying about bills, not worrying about debt, not worrying about who will betray you next. Imagine being untouchable by negativity. That's what God is trying to hand you. But I must tell you the truth, heaven's patience is running out. This is not a message you can revisit tomorrow. This is not something you can maybe watch later. No. This is now or never. The angels who hold your blessings are under strict command: release only if the child obeys, release only if the child listens, release only if the child believes. Heaven is testing your faith in this exact moment. Can you feel the pull? That strange mix of fear and excitement in your chest. That's the sign. That's heaven knocking at the door of your heart. And you must decide whether to open or ignore. But remember, ignore, and it will be gone forever. Let me take you deeper. Do you realize how many enemies have been waiting to see you fail? Do you realize how many jealous eyes have been secretly praying against your success? They laughed when you fell. They mocked when you struggled. They whispered, this one will never rise again. But child, heaven heard their whispers. Heaven saw their schemes. And now heaven says, I will prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies. They will watch you rise. They will watch you prosper. They will watch as blessings rain down on you, unstoppable, undeniable, unimaginable. But it all depends on this moment. Whether you stay or whether you skip. Whether you obey or whether you doubt. God is watching. Angels are watching. Heaven's pen is in motion. Picture this, your life 1 year from now. If you obey today, you're standing in your dream house, driving your dream car, surrounded by joy, free from pain. You're helping others, lifting them the way no one lifted you. You're traveling to places you only saw in pictures. You're living a life of overflow. But if you disobey today, you're in the same place, repeating the same struggles, asking the same questions, crying the same tears. Which future do you want, child? The choice is yours. Do not underestimate what heaven can do in a single day. In the blink of an eye, one message can change everything. And this is that message. Don't let the enemy whisper in your ear. Don't let doubt say, this is too good to be true. Child, nothing is too good for heaven. Heaven created gold, silver, diamonds, wealth beyond measure. Do you think $76 million is too much? No. It is nothing for God. Nothing. And yet, He has chosen to give it to you. Why? Because you are His beloved. Because you survived when others gave up. Because your heart still carries faith, even when life tried to crush it. Because you are chosen. That's why. But I must warn you again, the check is signed, but it is not permanent. It can be ripped, it can be cancelled, it can be handed to another. And heaven says, don't test me. Don't make me take back what I have written in your name. Stay here, child. Every second you stay, another chain is breaking. Every word you hear, another door is unlocking. Every heartbeat that passes while you remain is proof to heaven that you are ready. Don't lose it. Don't waste it. Close your eyes for a moment again. Can you see it? A golden light surrounding you, wrapping you in warmth? That is heaven. That is divine protection. That is proof that you are not alone, you never were, and you never will be. Even in your darkest nights, heaven stood beside you. Even when you felt abandoned, heaven held you. And now, heaven is rewarding you. My beloved child, don't play with destiny. Don't delay what is already yours. You've delayed enough. You've suffered enough. You've waited enough. Now it is your time. But remember, obedience is the key. Stay until the very last word. Do not close this. Do not scroll away. The longer you stay, the stronger the blessing becomes. The longer you listen, the bigger the miracle grows. And when this message ends, heaven will not only release the check, but also open unseen doors, bring unexpected calls, and deliver opportunities you never thought possible. Don't let your enemies laugh at your disobedience. Don't let them say, "See, nothing changed." No, child. Prove them wrong. Stay faithful. Stay strong. Stay until the end. Because when you do, your story will shift. Your tears will turn to laughter. Your struggles will turn to testimonies. Your battles will turn to victories. And when that happens, don't forget this: gratitude is the key to multiplication. Heaven blesses those who are thankful. So at the end of this message, when you feel the shift, when you sense the blessing, when you know the miracle has arrived, seal it with thanks. Yes, my beloved child, tap the super thanks option below as a sign of your gratitude, as a token of faith, as proof to heaven that you didn't just receive, you honored the gift. Stay. Believe. Receive. And watch heaven make the impossible possible. My beloved child. You are still here, and that alone makes heaven rejoice. Every second that you remain is proof to the angels that you have chosen obedience, that you are willing to listen, that you are ready to receive. Do you even realize how powerful this moment is? The fact that you haven't scrolled away means you've already passed the first test. Heaven placed a trap for your doubt, and you didn't fall into it. You are still here, and because of that, your blessing is closer than it has ever been before. Child, let me tell you this: many people started this journey, but they did not finish. Many received the same warning, but they ignored it. Many had the check written in their name, but they allowed their doubt to tear it apart. That's why heaven is angry. Because heaven doesn't waste blessings. Heaven doesn't issue miracles for people who don't value them. But you, yes, you, are different. You are here. You are hungry. You are desperate. And heaven rewards the desperate. Look at your life for a moment. Look at the pattern. Every time you were about to rise, something pulled you down. Every time happiness came close, someone destroyed it. Every time you felt breakthrough near, suddenly everything collapsed. Do you think that was coincidence? No. That was the enemy. That was spiritual warfare. But today, September 10th, God says enough is enough. Today heaven says, no more delays. No more sabotage. No more stolen blessings. This is your appointed time. But listen carefully, child, this is a moment of decision. If you stay until the very end, you will witness a shift in your spirit that you cannot explain. Your body will feel it. Your heart will know it. Your soul will recognize it. But if you stop midway, you will cut the connection, and everything will vanish. That is why God warns you, do not test my patience. Do you remember Joseph in the pit? Betrayed by his own brothers, thrown into darkness, forgotten, humiliated. But one day, in one single moment, God lifted him from the pit to the palace. That is your story, child. You were betrayed by people you trusted. You were abandoned by those who should have protected you. You were mocked by those who pretended to love you. But today, the pit ends. Today, the palace begins. Today, the crown is placed on your head. And the check, $76 million, is only a symbol of what heaven is about to do. It represents abundance. It represents restoration. It represents overflow. But more than that, it represents proof to your enemies that heaven fights for you. When they see you rise, when they see you prosper, they will know it wasn't luck, it wasn't chance, it wasn't human power, it was heaven. My beloved child, don't ignore the signs. Right now, as you read these words, heaven is giving you confirmation. That sudden chill in the air. That goosebump running down your arm. That strange heaviness in your chest. That is heaven saying, yes, this is real. Yes, this is your moment. I want you to think for a moment about your future. Close your eyes and picture it. Imagine walking into your dream home. Imagine holding keys to doors you once thought were impossible to open. Imagine freedom from every financial chain. Imagine your family looking at you with pride instead of pity. Imagine your enemies watching silently, unable to stop the blessings pouring over your life. Can you see it? That is not imagination. That is prophecy. That is heaven revealing the life that is already prepared for you. But here is the truth, heaven only rewards faith. Heaven only pours into vessels that are ready to hold the oil. If you walk away now, the oil will spill. The blessing will pass. The check will be cancelled. That is why obedience is everything. Stay, child. Every second matters. Every heartbeat you give to this message is another signature of faith on heaven's paper. The angels are marking your name. They are sealing your destiny. They are preparing doors that no human hand can shut. And listen to this, God says, I am not only giving you money. I am giving you healing. I am giving you peace. I am giving you restoration of everything the enemy stole. That means your health, your relationships, your opportunities, your joy, all of it is being returned. Doubled. Tripled. Multiplied. Remember Job? He lost everything. His wealth, his children, his health. But because he remained faithful, God restored to him twice as much as he lost. That is your story too. You have lost. You have cried. You have questioned. But today, the restoration begins. Child, let me tell you this, your enemies thought they won. They thought they buried you. But they didn't realize you were a seed. And today, the soil cracks open. Today, you rise. Today, you grow. And nothing, no power, no curse, no jealousy can stop you anymore. Do you feel that fire in your chest right now? That burning sensation is heaven's confirmation. That is your spirit leaping. That is your destiny calling. That is your miracle approaching. My beloved child, the check is not just money, it is a contract from heaven. It says, this child will lack nothing. This child will shine. This child will live in abundance. This child will glorify God. And the ink is still wet. It is waiting for your final act of obedience. Will you stay until the very end? Will you prove that you are ready? Or will you doubt and throw it all away? Don't do it, child. Don't test God. Don't let this blessing slip from your hands. You have waited too long. You have cried too much. You have fought too hard. This is your moment. Claim it. Receive it. Hold it. And when this message finishes, don't forget, the key to sealing your blessing is gratitude. Heaven multiplies what you thank Him for. That's why, when you feel the shift, when you sense the miracle, when you know the check is released, seal it with thanks. Yes, show your gratitude. Tap the Super Thanks option below, not as a payment, not as a bribe, but as a token of faith, as a way of saying, "Thank you, God, for choosing me." Stay. Believe. Receive. This is only the beginning. My beloved child. You are still here, and that alone is proof that you are chosen. Out of millions of people, heaven picked you. Out of countless souls scrolling aimlessly, heaven stopped you here. Do you think that's an accident? No, child. It's destiny. You are not here by chance, you are here by divine appointment. Listen to me carefully, the spiritual world is watching right now. Heaven's angels are lined up with your blessing, holding your check, ready to deliver it into your life. But the forces of darkness are also watching, hoping you will give up, hoping you will scroll away, hoping you will miss your moment. This is the battle for your destiny, and you are in the middle of it. Don't forget what God said, "This is the last time I am flashing this on your screen." Do you understand what that means? It means this is your final call. Heaven will not repeat itself again. The angels are holding your miracle in trembling hands, but they cannot release it unless you finish. Unless you stay. Unless you believe. Child, let me ask you, haven't you suffered long enough? Haven't you carried pain for too many years? Haven't you been betrayed, ignored, overlooked, forgotten? And yet, you survived. You fought battles no one even knew about. You carried scars no one saw. You smiled in public while dying in private. But today, heaven says, no more suffering. No more delay. No more waiting. Do you know why $76 million was written in your name? Because that number is not random. That number represents divine completion, divine abundance, divine restoration. It is not just about money, it is a sign that your struggles have been counted, your tears have been measured, your faith has been tested. And now, the reward is multiplied beyond what your mind can understand. But I warn you again, child, heaven is strict about obedience. Blessings are released only to those who prove faithful. If you skip now, if you doubt now, if you close this too soon, everything disappears. The check will be torn. The angels will be called back. The door will slam shut. That is why God's tone is urgent. That is why He says, "Don't test my patience." Pause for a moment. Place your hand on your heart. Can you feel it racing faster than usual? That's not random. That's heaven pressing its fingerprint on your spirit, confirming this is real. Do not ignore it. Do not explain it away. That is your proof. My beloved child, let me reveal something deeper. The enemy has been after you for a long time. He has tried to destroy your peace, your health, your relationships, your finances. He has sent people into your life just to break you. He has whispered lies into your ears, saying you are worthless, saying you are forgotten, saying you are unlucky. But today, heaven exposes the lie. Heaven says, you are chosen. You are valuable. You are loved. You are destined for greatness. And this check, it is heaven's loud response to the enemy. It is heaven shouting, "This child belongs to me. This child will rise. This child will be blessed in the presence of every enemy who mocked them." Imagine the look on their faces when they see you rise. Imagine the silence in their mouths when they see you blessed. Imagine the shock in their hearts when they realize the one they laughed at has been crowned with favor. That moment is coming, child. It is closer than you think. But here's the secret: blessings flow where obedience flows. You cannot expect heaven to complete what you don't finish. That's why you must stay until the very last word. Don't just hear part of the message, receive it all. Because the last word carries the final key. Child, let me take you into a vision. I see doors opening for you. Golden doors, bigger than anything you've ever seen. Behind those doors are treasures, opportunities, relationships, peace, and joy. But the door is locked. And the only key is faith. Right now, as you stay, every second adds weight to your faith. Every heartbeat you remain adds strength to your key. And soon, the lock will break. The door will open. And you will step into a life beyond your imagination. Do not underestimate what can happen in a single moment. Joseph went from prisoner to prime minister in a single day. Esther went from orphan to queen in a single day. David went from shepherd to king in a single day. And you, child, you will go from broken to blessed in a single day. That day is today. But only if you finish. Only if you believe. Only if you stay. I know doubt is whispering. I know the enemy is telling you, this is too much, this is not real, this is impossible. But remember, everything heaven does looks impossible to human eyes. That's why it's called a miracle. That's why it's called supernatural. And you are standing in the center of one right now. My beloved child, hear me, your suffering was not wasted. Your tears were not ignored. Your prayers were not empty. They were seeds. Seeds planted in the soil of time. And today, the harvest begins. Today, heaven says, your season of reaping is here. The check is real. The blessing is real. The miracle is real. And so is the warning. If you test God's patience, if you close this too soon, if you treat this like a joke, the harvest will vanish. You will walk away with nothing. Don't let that happen. You've come too far to lose it now. Stay, child. Stay faithful. Stay alert. Stay obedient. Because when this message finishes, you will feel it. You will sense a heaviness lift from your shoulders. You will notice doors opening in the days to come. You will see sudden shifts in your life that cannot be explained. That is heaven's confirmation that the check has been released. And when it happens, remember gratitude. Gratitude is the magnet that pulls even greater blessings. Gratitude is the lock that keeps your miracle safe. Gratitude is the proof that you value what heaven gave. That's why, when you feel the shift, seal it. Show your gratitude. Tap the super thanks option below, not as obligation, not as ritual, but as a heartfelt act of faith. It is your way of saying, thank you, heaven, for choosing me. Thank you, God, for blessing me. My beloved child, the angels are waiting. The ink on the check is drying. The heavens are opening. And your miracle is only a heartbeat away. Stay. Believe. Receive. And when the blessing overflows, remember this moment. This was the day heaven changed everything for you.